Starting off with this adorable Apple pencil case that I got from Amazon. I love it so much. It is so adorable. Here's my wallpaper. So I have this game called Infinity Nikki, which I'm sure you've heard about. I don't really play it too much anymore. A lot of my attention goes to my favorite app, Lake, because I love to color. Here are a few pictures that I've colored and painted. You do have to pay for this app, or at least you have to pay for some of the illustrations because not all of them are free, but they do have a free art every day that you can color. These next few widgets are just widgets of like Rihanna, Flo, and then Aaliyah with Justin Timberlake and that other guy from NSYNC. These are some of my favorite celebrities, so I just love having widgets of them. And then this is a widget of my Notion, which I'll go into more detail later. This is my Pinterest, most of my boards. I have like so many pins, like almost 30,000 pins. I love pinning on Pinterest, says every girl ever. And then I have the Squid Game Unleashed. I don't really play this much anymore, but here are a couple of other games that I've played in the past. The Boba Story, Bratz, Sky, some racing car games. If you haven't played the Bratz game on your iPad, I suggest you get into it. It's really cute, really adorable, definitely healing my inner child. This widget right here is a pin from my board Funny Ass Meme. So it's basically just a guy just talking about like some funny stuff in a way. I also have Canva on here, which is what I use to help create some of my thumbnails. I use a couple of other apps. I have HBO Max, Spotify, of course. And then I have a widget that changes from different quotes on one of my boards. So this one says, I will be a six-figure bitch real soon, because that's my motivation. I have another one of different like wholesome quotes as well. And then here's another look at my wallpaper. Okay, next is Art Home, which it teaches you how to draw, like actually draw on your own. You can trace certain images. It gives you so many different lessons based on a day. So if you are learning to draw, I definitely suggest this app. And then I have my planner on here, which I'm not the best at keeping up with it on my iPad because I do more writing on paper. This other app, Cozy and Comfy, it is so good for gloomy days when you just want to color and paint in. Here are some of my illustrations I've done so far. And then you can also go to the studio and get inspiration from other people to look at their drawings as well. This is my creativity folder, basically anything that I use to help me edit my videos and my thumbnails. This is what I use right here, of course, YouTube Studio, and then Freeform as well, because I use that to brainstorm any of my ideas. All right, this is my productivity and finance folder, which is really basic. So here's my Notion. I use that pretty much every day in collaboration with like ChatGPT, of course. I just think it's really healthy to keep me on board with like what I want to film and edit. The Widgetsmith app as well for most of the widgets that I have. Here's my entertainment folder, which is pretty much just all of the streaming services that I have on my iPad. My utilities app, which is just like, you know, the basic stuff that comes with Apple. And I'm pretty sure that is everything. So I hope you guys enjoyed this iPad tour.